Hi guys, welcome to our live today here at Icon Cosmetic Center. I have so many amazing things that I want to share with you guys today. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and let a couple of people join the live. So that way, we can go ahead and start talking about everything that we have to offer here to you guys at Icon Cosmetic Center, which I'm honestly super excited because let me tell you, when we are, looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, there's no better place for you to go to than Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to be letting a couple of people join the live. By the way, you guys, we have 3 locations here in Miami, Florida. We have one in Blue Lagoon, which is where I'm currently in right now. We have one in Doral, and we have one in Hialeah. Okay, you guys, so with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery. Okay, you guys, so I'm letting you know now. If you've been looking forward to getting your surgery, you guys, and you've just been trying to find the right place for you, you've been trying to find the right surgeon for you, I'm here to let you know now that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we got it all for you guys. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we got the right place for you, the right surgeon for you. Let me tell you something. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we have 8 board certified surgeons, okay? So we have 8 board certified surgeons, you guys. Every single one of our 8 board certified surgeons have over 10 years of experience, which is something super important for us to keep in mind and remember when we're looking forward to getting surgery, you guys. That's exactly what we want, that's exactly what we are looking forward to having, okay? So with that being said, you guys, one of the things that I wanted to tell you is that right now we have an amazing promotion where you can literally get $100 off your procedure, you guys. So let me tell you something. You're getting $100 off your procedure. What does that mean? You may be wondering, well, how can I activate it? The way that you can activate this $100 off your procedure is by leaving your information right here in my left bottom corner, and there's a blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. I'm letting you guys know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery, okay? Not only are we seeing all of these amazing things right here playing out at Icon Cosmetic Center that we can use to our advantage so greatly, so nicely. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys, when we're looking forward to getting surgery, Icon Cosmetic Center is the right spot for you, is the right place for you, because here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to make sure that you're feeling prioritized. We're always going to make sure that we're guiding you towards the right direction for your body type, for your needs, for your wants. So all of these things are like really important, especially really going on vacation June through August. So Nurse Key, welcome, love. How are you doing? I will have to get back with you on that because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he is leaving for vacation the whole summer. I would have to find out, but I could find out for you right now. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Let me see, you guys. So, Nurse Key, just give me a couple of minutes while I find out this information for you, so I can get back on you with that, love, okay? So I see here Alexandra Grant, hi, how are you? Welcome. How are you doing? Hi, what's Dr. Fisher's price range for Lipo 360 only? So Alexandra, I highly recommend for you to leave your information right here in my left bottom corner, and there's a blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. Okay, you guys, so as I was saying, extremely important that we remember this amazing information, you guys, because I'm telling you now, you want to be making the most out of today. You want to be making the most out of right now, because with all of these specials that are going on and everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you can get your surgery for cheaper, you guys. And trust me, you know, you want to be able to save some money, you know. So these are things that are extremely important for us to remember, for us to keep in mind, you guys. So as I was saying, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really important that we remember as well is that here at the Cosmetic Center, we're always going to make sure that, you know, you are receiving everything that you need to be receiving for when you are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys. Now, with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is really, really, really important that we remember is that here at the Cosmetic Center, we're always going to make sure that we're not only delivering amazing results, but we're also delivering great prices. But that's not even all we got to offer to bring to the table. We also have to offer an amazing BBL essential care pack. We have also to offer beautiful, affordable, inexpensive financial plans, you guys, that honestly these financial plans make it so easy for us to finally be able to get surgery. Okay, Alexandra Grant, thank you. Of course, love, you know, that's what I'm here for. Whatever question you have, whatever you need, you guys, that's what I'm here for. Okay, so you know, don't be shy with me. Whatever questions you want to know, if you want some tips about BBLs or Lipo 360s or tummy tucks, or you want to know what's a mommy makeover, some tips about it, you want to know what a vaginoplasty is, what a labiaplasty is, that's what I'm here for, you guys. And I'm here to explain to you absolutely everything that, you know, you may be having questions about. Okay, so very, very important that we remember that amazing information, because I'm telling you now, the sole purpose of these lives is for me to, you know, communicate with you guys. Okay, mommy makeover and price. So Laurie Thompson, how you doing today, love? Welcome to our live. I highly recommend Laurie Thompson and everybody that is listening to me right now, if you want to know specific prices on mommy makeovers and stuff like that, go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. You're going to see this blue folder right here in my left bottom corner where you could put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and, you know, get in contact with you guys. Okay, so extremely important that you guys remember all of this amazing information, because I'm letting you guys know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally receive your surgery. Okay, so like I was saying, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to make sure that you're receiving the best of the best. So you guys, I'm letting you know now, if you have questions about a price, if you want to know like about a specific procedure, I'm letting you know now, go ahead and leave your information on my left bottom corner in this blue folder. And let me tell you something else. Right now, we have a promotion where you can get $100 off your procedure. Okay, you guys, we only have a couple spots left. So you want to be making the most out of today. You want to be making the most out of right now, because I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery. Okay, you guys. So another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, there's just so many different things that you could use to your advantage. You know, not only do we have beautiful 3 locations, you know, one in Blue Lagoon, one in Doral, one in Hialeah, that all are very nicely located, considering that they all have hotels around them, they all have many pharmacies around them, and they all have many different areas to, you know, decide to eat from. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is really important that we remember is that when we're looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, it is extremely important for you guys to remember that you want to be making sure that, you know, you find out about the clinic, you do your research, you know, you make sure that it's board certified surgeons that you're going with to do your surgery. Even if you don't end up choosing Icon Cosmetic Center, which honestly would be a mistake, you guys, because I'm letting you know now, me personally, like wholeheartedly, I would never get no work done with anyone else but Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys. Okay, so with that being said, it's things that are extremely important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind, you guys, because, you know, we want to be making the most out of today, we want to be making the most out of right now. And how can we do that? We could do that by making sure that we are, you know, getting the advantage of all of these amazing promotions. In a little bit, I'm gonna be telling you guys about the financial plans that I have to offer to you. But don't forget, like right now, you can get $100 off your surgery. All you have to do is leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. I'm letting you guys know now with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center. It has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get surgery. Okay, so with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to make sure that you are receiving everything that you need to be receiving. Okay, you guys, so what does that mean? When we are, looking forward to getting surgery, it's extremely important for us to remember that there's certain things that we have to do in order to get our body ready. So let me tell you real quick where the surgeons reside. In this location, in the Blue Lagoon location, the surgeons that reside in this location are Dr. Meridian, Dr. Gurani, and Dr. Giselle Gurani. Okay, you guys, the surgeons that reside in the Doral location are Dr. Fisher and Dr. Porter. And the surgeons that reside in the Hialeah location are Dr. Tamer, Dr. Song, and Dr. Harrow. Okay, you guys, so extremely important that you guys do remember all of this amazing information, so that way, you guys have a better understanding of what it is that we have to offer here to you guys. Okay, so one of the things that I also wanted to mention to you guys is that every single one of our board certified surgeons have over 10 years of experience in every single kind of surgery. Okay, you guys, so I'm letting you know now. If you want to know the specific price for a surgery, I'm letting you guys know now with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center. It has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery. So go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner, and there's a blue folder. You guys put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. Okay, extremely important that you guys do remember this amazing information, because you can really use this to great advantage. Okay, you guys, so as I was saying, you guys, you guys, any questions that you may be having, any doubts, you can go ahead and put them in the chat, you guys. For specific prices with a specific surgeon, you can just go ahead and get your information right here. Leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. You guys put your name, your phone number, and your email, so that way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. Okay, extremely important that you guys remember all of this amazing information. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys about these financial plans that honestly they're so amazing, considering that you're literally getting such an amazing financial plan for your surgery. You probably thought that it was going to be super hard to get your surgery, you guys, but I'm letting you know now, with the help of our financial plans, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery. Okay, you guys, so one of the things that I wanted to mention to you is that the companies that we do these financial plans with are Alpha on Credit and Care Credit, you guys. Okay, so in case you were wondering, if this is run by credit, yes, this is run by credit, you guys. So as I was saying, it is really important for us to remember that Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really, really important for us to remember is that when we are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, and we're looking forward to financing our surgery, and you probably think like, no, the thing is that it's going to be so impossible, so hard for me to finally get surgery. You guys, I'm letting you know now that it's not as impossible as you may believe. It's not as hard as you may believe. Okay, you guys, you actually can go ahead and get your surgery. So with that being said, you know, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really, really, really important that we remember is that, you know, maybe you've been on the hunt trying to find the right clinic for you. Maybe you've been on the hunt trying to find a clinic that is going to make you feel, you know, at ease, a clinic that is going to make you feel, you know, a clinic that is going to make you feel, you know, like comfortable and make you feel like, okay, like they are helping me with the entire process. And I'm telling you now, you guys, that that's exactly what Icon Cosmetic Center consists of. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we have so many amazing promotions and so many amazing deals that you can take such great advantage of. So I'm letting you guys know now, if you've been wanting to get surgery and you just, you know, haven't booked it yet because you've been looking forward to finding the right clinic for you and stuff like that, I'm here to let you guys know now that with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it honestly has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get surgery. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to make sure that, you know, we have your best interest in mind. Your medical clearance and your labs are always going to be up to date. By the way, you guys, I can tell you what your BMI is, okay? For the people that don't know what BMI stands for body mass index, you guys, okay? So when we are talking about finding out what our BMI is, you know, it's used to detect how much body fat a person has in their body. Okay, so when we're talking about, you know, getting our surgery, you know, the BMI has to be lower than 40. So when that is like that, you guys, when your BMI is lower than 40, then, you know, you're more than ready to go ahead and get your surgery. But if your BMI is higher than 40, you guys, it is really important for us to remember that we need our BMI to be lower than 40. Okay, you guys. So with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to make sure that you guys are receiving, you know, the best attention. By the way, if you're wondering like that you want to know what your BMI is, I'm here to let you know now that you can go ahead and put your weight and your height in the chat, and I can go ahead and tell you what your BMI is, okay? So make sure that you guys are doing that, okay? One of the things that I wanted to mention to you guys as well is that I can tell you what your BMI is. And, you know, BMIs are really important for us to remember, since, you know, we want to be making sure that the BMI that we have is lower than 40. Okay, you guys, this is something that is extremely important for us to keep in mind, for us to remember. So another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really important for us to remember is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to make sure that you are receiving the best of the best. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start into these financial plans. The financial plans are the following. For these financial plans, you could either go with Alpha on credit or Care credit, you guys. Okay, so with that being said, you know, when we're looking forward to getting surgery, right? For example, for a BBL, you can pay as low as $29 weekly or $129 monthly, you guys, okay? For a breast augmentation, okay, you guys, for a breast augmentation, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. So now when we're talking about a BBL, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you guys what a BBL basically consists of. A BBL is a fat transfer to the buttocks, you guys, okay? So a BBL is a fat transfer to the buttocks. And a BBL is, you know, when we are looking forward to getting more projection on our buttocks, on our hips, more of the hourglass figure, we're going to go ahead and choose the BBL, of course, because this gives us more hips, more projection on our glutes and stuff like that, okay, you guys? So extremely important that we do remember this information. That way, you know, you guys can go ahead and, you know, if you've been wanting to get a BBL, I'm here to let you know now that right now is the perfect time to do it, because it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery, you guys, okay? So with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is really important that I mentioned to you guys is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to make sure that, you know, whatever it is, whatever your goal is, we're always going to succeed your goal. So if you're at home thinking like, you know, like I'm too far from getting like my desired look, or I'm too far from like getting like, you know, like where I want to get to, I'm here to let you know now, you guys, that you must not know about Icon Cosmetic Center. The way that we transform every single one of our patients' bodies is truly amazing, and it's something that is really admirable, considering like that our surgeons are truly gifted. Every single one of our 8 surgeons, you know, are very truly gifted and very well educated, all board certified. So, you know, it's really important for us to keep those things in mind when we're at home and we're like, okay, I don't have enough fat for a BBL, so I'm not gonna go get it. Or, you know, my breasts have sagged too much, like for them to look like how I want them to look, or, you know, I have too much saggy skin, like for it to look like how I want it to look like. All of these things, you guys, are just things that we have to realize that at the end of the day, you know, we're not surgeons, so we're not really know, okay? So when we are, you know, looking forward to getting surgery, guys, these are things that are extremely important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind, because of course we want to make sure that, you know, we're going with the best of the best, and the best of the best is Icon Cosmetic Center. Okay, you guys, so see, I see here somebody left me a question. Haley Michelle, how you doing today, love? Good afternoon. I hope you're having an amazing day. So the payment plan is the following. The payment plan is, it could either be as low as for a BBL, for which one, you know, let me know. The location, we're located in Miami, Florida. Okay, so the location, we're located in Miami, Florida. We have 3 locations here in Miami, Florida. We have one in Blue Lagoon, which is where I'm currently in right now. It's like 5 minutes away from the Miami International Airport. It's like by Coral Gables. Then we also have one by Doral, and we also have one in Hialeah. Okay, so Hialeah, Doral, and Blue Lagoon are the 3 locations that where we have clinics at, and the surgeons that reside in the Blue Lagoon location are Dr. Meridian, Dr. Gurani, and Dr. Giselle Gurani. The surgeons that reside in the Doral location are Dr. Fisher and Dr. Porter, and the surgeons that reside in the Hialeah location are Dr. Tamer, Dr. Song, and Dr. Harrell. Okay, you guys, so I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery, you guys, okay? So, you know, you don't gotta keep waiting, you guys. I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer, it has never been easier, okay? Now, with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important for us to remember is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to make sure that you're receiving the best of the best. So what does that mean, you guys? You know, when we are looking forward to getting surgery, it is extremely important for us to remember that we want to be making the most out of us getting our surgery. Okay, you guys? So what does that mean? The payment plan for example, for a BBL, you can pay as low as $29 weekly or $129 monthly. For a breast augmentation, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. For Lipo 360, you can pay as low as $18 weekly. Let me make sure, $18 weekly. So for a Lipo 360, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly, you guys. So with that being said, you know, like basically, for example, for BBL, like how I was telling you guys, the BBL is a fat transfer to the buttocks and a fat transfer to the hips. So now, with that being said, when we are getting a BBL, you know, here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we use ultrasound guidance for every single one of our BBLs. So, you know, the ultrasound guidance, basically like the the coordination in between the two, in case you don't know what a BBL is, or you don't know what ultrasound is, or what does it have to do with each other. Let me explain. So, let me explain. So the BBL, you know, let's pretend like there's a butt right in front of me, and you know, I'm one of the surgeons. So when the surgeon is in the OR, okay, with the patient, and they're operating for a BBL, you know, the ultrasound guidance, what it does is that it allows the surgeon to see everything that is going on throughout the whole surgery. Okay, so it allows the surgeon to see where they're placing the cannula. It allows the surgeon to see where they're disposing the fat, and it also allows the surgeon to see where everything that is going on the inside of the buttocks. Okay, you guys, so these are things that are extremely important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind as well. Now, with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really important as well is that, you know, for a BBL, not all fat is good, you guys. So the thing, what I'm trying to say with this is that if you have a BBL, you know, already booked, or you're thinking about booking your BBL, and you're thinking like the way that you want to gain weight is by resorting to like very processed foods, or like very trashy foods that are really not going to serve you any good, I'm here to let you know now, you guys, that I really wouldn't recommend that. Because the thing with this, you guys, is that we can actually gain visceral fat. Okay, so you may be wondering, what is visceral fat? So visceral fat, you guys, visceral fat is fat that is on the inside. Okay, you guys, is on like the very like inside, like by the organs. Okay, you guys, so there's two like layers of fat. There's the external fat that of course is obviously inside of the body too, but that external fat you can lipo. Okay, like the external fat, the surgeon can lipo that fat. But the visceral fat, now the surgeon can't lipo that fat, because visceral fat is by your organs. Okay, you guys, so this is something that is extremely important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind if we're looking forward to getting surgery. And the way that we want to gain weight is by just eating like a lot of trashy foods and stuff like that. I'm here to let you know now that that's not necessarily going to do you any good, actually. Because the thing with this, you guys, is that it can actually jeopardize, you know, our lovely results. So with that being said, you guys, it is extremely important that we remember all of that information. Now, another thing that is really important for us to remember, you guys, is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to want to make sure that, you know, you are receiving the best of the best. Okay, you guys, that you are receiving everything that it is that you need to, you know, have. So that's what I wanted to explain to you guys. So what I was saying, for a BBL, you can pay as low as $29 weekly or $129 monthly. For a breast augmentation, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly, you guys. So with that being said, you know, for a breast augmentation, you guys, you know, it's extremely important that we remember, for a breast augmentation, we're always going to we're always going to have the option of getting to choose either saline or silicone implants, you guys. Either or are really amazing choices, considering that, you know, it's all about like preference, you guys. So this is very important for you guys to remember. You know, people ask me, you know, what is your personal preference like in between the two? And to be honest, to me, they're both really amazing, you guys. To me, they're both very convenient, in the sense that, you know, it's whatever like preference you have, is whatever your goal is. But I do highly recommend going with either or. Now, the different kinds of incisions for a breast augmentation are the following. It could either be a breast augmentation that is on the areola, you know, like the incision on the areola under your boob, or through the armpit. Okay, you guys, of course, you know, every single surgeon has a different way of doing things. So it is important for us to remember that when we're looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, it is extremely important for us to remember that we want to be making sure that everything that we're doing it the right, correct way. Okay, so now another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is super important for us to remember is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to be making sure that we are doing everything that we need to be doing. Okay, you guys. So another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that the breast augmentation, you know, for example, let's say that you're somebody that you're petite and you're an A cup and you want to go all the way up to like a double D cup or a full D cup, you know, I'm here to let you know now, you guys, that it's really, really important for us to always listen to the surgeon's recommendations, you guys. I cannot stress this enough. Why? Because there's a couple of different factors that play out when we're choosing to get our breast augmentation, okay, you guys, which are the following, you know, and it's really important for us to remember, okay, you know, the width of your chest matters, you know, your skin elasticity on your breast matters as well, and the breast tissue, you know, how much breast tissue you have also matters as well, you guys. So when we're thinking about getting surgery, you know, it is really important for us to listen to our surgeon's recommendations and make sure that we are, you know, keeping up with our surgeon and letting them know, like, hey, you know, like this is like what I'm looking forward to getting. And they have something that is called the surgeon's eye, you know, like they just take one look at you and they're able to see, like, okay, like, you know, this will be the ideal size for her, or, you know, for him, whatever. So it's really, really important for us to remember this information, you guys, because at the end of the day, you want to be making sure that you're listening to your surgeon's recommendations, okay, you guys. I cannot stress this enough. You know, when we are getting surgery, guys, the surgeon is always going to know best. So it is extremely important for us to remember this information. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that for a breast augmentation, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly, okay? Now, for a for a Lipo 360, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly, you guys, okay? So for a Lipo 360, you know, people tend to get confused with the name Lipo 360. I believe sometimes, you know, people tend to get confused because of the name 360. But, you know, you guys, it's not as confusing as you may believe. The name 360 just comes from, you know, 360 is a full circle, right, you guys? So that's exactly how the Lipo 360 takes place. So it's a full circle. Okay, you guys, so if your whole front torso, you know, your whole front torso, then your abdomen, okay, you guys, then your abdomen right here, like the little rolls that we get right here, the fupa, the flanks, and it also gets our back all the way up to the bra strap, you guys. You know, like those annoying bra rolls that we get under our bra strap, they'd be gone. The love handles, the fupa, the little annoying rolls that we get here, right here. Could you please describe each procedure? How much for inner thigh lift and Lipo 360? So you guys, for specific prices on procedures, go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys, okay? So very, very important that you guys remember this information. Go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner. So Happy Vibe Dealer, I highly recommend you leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys, okay? So Ellie Moyes, could you please describe each procedure? Yeah, of course. So a BBL is a fat transfer to the buttocks and to the hips, okay? So a BBL is when you get a lipo done, the Lipo 360, you know, they take out your fat and it's your own fat being transferred to the buttocks for more volume, you know, more projection, more of the hourglass figure. A breast augmentation is saline and silicone implants, you guys, is when we're looking for more cleavage, more volume, you know, more of that side boob, more upper pull fullness. Either saline or silicone implants are both amazing options. Lipo 360 is when we're removing unwanted fat and unwanted, you know, and stubborn fat that sometimes, no matter how hard we like work out or how many diets we go on, there's sometimes really stubborn fat that, you know, we won't, like, it's not as easy to shake off of our bodies as easy as it is to just get lipo, okay, you guys? Now, You know, a tummy tuck. A tummy tuck is a procedure that removes excess skin. It repairs the abdominal muscle. It does lipo on the flanks. Once they're done doing that, once they're done repairing the abdominal muscle, doing lipo on the flanks, they stretch out that skin. They make sure that your belly button is full, nice and centered and symmetrical with the rest of your body. Because, you know, for a tummy tuck, like, some signs that you could see, like with your own eyes in the mirror, that you could see on your own if you're a good candidate for a tummy tuck, would be, for example, like, let's say that your belly button looks like it's hooding down. Let's say that your belly button looks like it's like a sad face, you know, or, you know, you are experiencing excess skin at the lower part of your abdomen area. You know, these are all great indications that you will be an amazing candidate for a tummy tuck. Okay, so Ashley Hernandez, a special financing with care credit. Yes, Ashley, we actually do. So for a BBL, you can pay as low as $29 weekly or $129 monthly. For a breast augmentation, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. For Lipo 360, you can also pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. For a tummy tuck, like how I was saying, it's a procedure that removes excess skin. And, you know, it repairs the abdominal muscle, does lipo on the flanks. Once they're done doing that, they stretch out that skin. They make sure that your belly button is so nice and centered and symmetrical with the rest of your body. And then they go ahead and you know, remove the excess skin. Now, with that being said, for a mommy makeover, you can pay as low as, let me tell you right now, you can pay as low as $39, I believe it's $39 weekly. So let me just double check. So yes, for a mommy makeover, you can pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly. So Ashley Hernandez and Ellie Moyes. Ashley Hernandez, this procedure, like these financial plans, are with care credit and alpha on credit, for anybody that may be wondering. Okay, so Ashley Hernandez and Ellie Moyes, I highly recommend you girls to leave your information right here in my left bottom corner. And there's a blue folder, you guys. Right now, we only have a couple of spots left where you could get $100 off your surgery just by leaving your information right here in my left bottom corner, okay, you guys? So that's all you have to do in order to activate it. So if I was you, I would be smart and I would leave my information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. I'm letting you guys know now. All you need to do in order to activate these $100 off your surgery is just leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Okay, you guys, extremely important that you guys do remember all of this amazing information. Now, with that being said, for a mommy makeover, you could pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly, okay? So, is it 0% for how many months? That part, Ashley Hernandez, I wouldn't be able to tell you, love, because I'm not part of that department. But what I can tell you, Ashley Hernandez, is that you can leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Okay, put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get on the phone with you. And, you know, we can tell you more and clear up any doubts that you may be having right now. Okay, so let me see here. Ashley Hernandez, I'm scheduled with Dr. Meridian for July 4th. Okay, wow, I'm so happy for you, babes. That's such an exciting day for you. I'm super happy. I'm thrilled for you. You know, you made the right choice coming to us here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys. I am super happy that you made that choice. Ellie Moyes, what is included in mommy? So the mommy makeover, what is included is a tummy tuck, where repairs the abdominal muscle, what does lipo on the flanks. They stretch out that skin as much as they can. They make sure that your belly button is well centered and symmetrical with the rest of your body. And then they go ahead and remove the excess skin. Now, the mommy makeover also consists of a breast surgery of your choice, of your liking. Okay, you guys. So it could either be it could either be a breast augmentation, a breast lift, a breast reduction, or a breast fat transfer. Okay, you guys. So it's extremely important that we remember this information. That way, you know, for future purposes, if you've been wanting, you know, to get surgery, now you know that Icon Cosmetic Center offers all of these things. And let me tell you something. I haven't even gotten into the way that we can combine procedures here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys. It is something super amazing to see, super amazing to witness. So you want to be making sure that you're booking here with us, you guys, because we're going to be taking care of you. We're going to be making sure that absolutely everything that you need to be doing, you're doing it correctly, you guys. So these are things that are extremely, extremely important for us to remember. Now, another thing that is really, really important for us to remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always, always, always going to make sure that you are receiving the best of the best. Okay, you guys? So, as I was saying, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is super, super important is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always, always, always going to make sure that you are, you know, well aware of and educated on whatever it is that you're looking forward to getting done. Now, for a mommy makeover, you could pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly, you guys, okay? So, that's what a mommy makeover consists of. Now, a labiaplasty, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly for a labiaplasty, okay, you guys? So, for a labiaplasty, you know, a lot of people don't really know what a labiaplasty is, so that's why I like to go into great detail about what a labiaplasty is and what does it consist of. So, a labiaplasty, you know, is a surgery that is performed on the outside part of the vagina, okay, you guys? So, it's a surgery that is performed on the outside part of the vagina, and, you know, I'm going to be giving you guys a couple of examples of, you know, how to know if a labiaplasty is what you've been needing this entire time and you just didn't know it yet, and you can finally, you know, live a different life and change your life completely. Okay, so let me explain to you guys. A labiaplasty is a procedure that is used to rejuvenate the outside part of your vagina, and that is used to also also remove skin off the labial lips and off the clitoral hood, okay, you guys? So these are things that are really important for us to remember, for us to keep in mind as well, because, you know, you want to be making sure that absolutely everything that you're doing is being done the right way, the correct way, you guys. So with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important that we remember is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always, 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 always going to make sure that, you know, we are communicating well with you, that, you know, you're understanding everything that it is that you need to be doing. And, you know, I'm going to give you 2 examples of how to know if a labiaplasty is what you've been needing your whole life. And, you know, labiaplasties are not as popular as BBLs, as breast augmentations, as lipos. So, you know, you probably never heard of it, but you've probably, you know, dealt with the things I'm about to say. So let's say, for example, when you're having sex, when you're being intimate with your partner, and you can't even focus on your partner, you can't even focus on what's going on, because the thing is that you are constantly, you know, being self-conscious and thinking about what's going on down there with your situation. Well, I'm here to let you know now, you guys, that you don't have to keep being self-conscious. You don't have to keep, you know, not being able to enjoy your partner or enjoy yourself. And, you know, this is something that has a solution, you guys, okay? This is something that definitely has a solution. Okay, so with that being said, another example that I have to give to you guys is that, and the solution is permanent, because a labiaplasty, you know, you just rejuvenate the skin, you remove whatever skin you want from the labial lips or off the clitoral hood that you want to get rid of, and that's it, you guys. Okay, so those are things that are extremely important for us to remember as well. Now, another perfect example of a labiaplasty would be, for example, when you're wearing underwear, right? When you're wearing underwear, and, you know, every day we have to wear underwear, you guys. Every day we have to wear clothes. We can't go outside naked. So this is probably a problem that you go through probably every single day, what I'm about to mention right now. So with that being said, you guys, it is extremely important for us to remember that, you know, let's say, for example, when you're wearing pants, shorts, you know, leggings, panties, the constant friction of the outside part of your vagina with the panty, you know, gets insufferable, gets more annoying, and gets more frustrating every single day as, you know, the days progress to pass by. So I'm letting you know now, you know, if you've been looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, I'm letting you guys know now that with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery. Okay, so make sure that absolutely everything that you're doing it the right, correct way, you guys, because I'm letting you know now, you want to be making sure that your body's ready, more than ready to receive any of these surgeries, okay? Whatever it is that you have in mind that you want to get done. So these are things that are extremely important for us to remember. Now, another thing that is important for us to remember is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to make sure that you're doing good, that you're feeling great. You know, all of these things really matter to us, you guys. So with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys as well that is really important that we remember is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we are having, you know, so many different ways as to how you can combine procedures. Okay, so the way that you can combine procedures are the following. You can combine procedures, you know, for example, let's say that you want to get a breast augmentation with a BBL. You can go ahead and do that. Let's say that you want to get a labiaplasty with a tummy tuck and some chin lipo. And you're wondering, well, can I go ahead and do that? Yes, absolutely, you guys. Let me actually tell you guys the most common areas to get lipo and the not so common areas that I bet you didn't know, okay? So with that being said, you guys, let me start. Now, the most common areas for you to get lipo, of course, your abdomen, your back, you know, your inner thigh, your chin, you know, your upper back, your arms. You know, these are the most common areas for you to get lipo. Now, the ones that are not so common, you guys, are, you know, buccal fat lipo, neck lipo, pelvic area lipo, armpit lipo. That is like this little chunk of fat that we happen to store it there. Sometimes, you guys, you can also get that lipo. You can also get lipo under your knees and all your hamstrings. All your calves. Okay, you guys, so these are things that are extremely important for us to remember, okay? Because, you know, if we're looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, we want to be making sure that we're going with the best of the best, okay? And that's here at Icon Cosmetic Center here in Miami, Florida, okay? So make sure that you are locked in and that you are keeping up with all of our amazing promotions, you guys, because I'm letting you know now, it is not every day where you can get such amazing promotions like the ones that we're seeing right here, right now, okay? Now, another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is that for a tummy tuck and a BBL, you can pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly, okay? So, for a tummy tuck and BBL, you know, this is a perfect example of how you can combine your procedures, you guys. This is a really good example of how you could do that. So, a tummy tuck and a BBL, you can pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly. For a lipo and breast augmentation, the combination of both procedures, you can pay as low as, and it's also a really good example. You can pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly, you guys. So there you have it. Those are our financial plans, you guys. You know, if you have been keeping up with us for a while and you've been looking forward to getting surgery with us, you guys, I'm here to let you know, stop thinking and take action and do it, you know, because you're gonna go having a life wishing that you got surgery and then at the end you never even got the surgery, okay, you guys? So I'm letting you know now, with all of these amazing specials, with these financial plans, that honestly has never ever been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery, okay, you guys? So now, with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we also offer free virtual consultations and we also offer free in-person consultations, you guys. So for anyone that may be wondering, you know, maybe you're watching me outside of the state right now, or maybe you're watching me outside of the country and you're wondering, well, you know, like, I really always wanted to get my surgery with Icon Cosmetic Center, with X, Y, and Z, whatever doctor you have in mind, or just period here with us. Honestly, it doesn't matter what doctor you choose. Every single one of our surgeons are really amazing, and, like, none of them are going to disappoint you. Like, when I'm telling you, none of them, it's really amazing to see the way that they transform people's bodies. And, you know, here at Icon Cosmetic Center, on our TikTok, we don't post before and afters, you guys. And I get questions about that, so why we don't post before and afters on our TikTok. And it's because, you guys, the thing is that TikTok is really sensitive to that kind of content, okay? Instagram is a little more lenient with that, and you know, there we can really go ahead and post those beautiful before and afters, okay? Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important that we remember as well, okay, is that when we are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, you want to be making sure that absolutely everything that you're doing it the right way, the correct way, okay, you guys? So as I was saying, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is really, really important for us to remember is that you guys want to be making sure that you are doing everything the right, correct way. Now, with that being said, Simply Bebe, how you doing today, love? Where are you located? Welcome to the live. We're located in Miami, Florida. The location that I'm currently in right now is in the Blue Lagoon location. Okay, so it's in the Blue Lagoon location, and in this location we have Dr. Meridian, Dr. Gurani, and Dr. Giselle Gurani. In the location of Hialeah, we have Dr. Tamer, Dr. Zong, and Dr. Hero. And the location that we have in the Doral location, we have Dr. Fisher and Dr. Porter. Okay, you guys, what's your IG? Simply Bebe. Let me go ahead and help you out with that. Let me go ahead. So, this is our Instagram. Let me know when I can take it off the screen, you guys. This is our Instagram, icon / cosmetic / center / Miami. Okay, you guys, so this is what the clinic looks like. You know, here you can look at those beautiful before and afters. You can look at our patients' testimonies. Here you can see how we're showing her before and afters, and then we have her there talking about her experience and how she got it, and you know, everything that they had to do in order to get their surgery, okay? So, Simply Bebe and everybody listening to me, I highly recommend you leave your information right here in my left bottom corner, you guys. I'm letting you know now, you can get $100 off your surgery just by leaving your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. You guys put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys, okay? Extremely important that you guys do remember all of this amazing information, because you know, you want to be making sure that you are doing everything that you need to be doing, okay, you guys? So now, with that being said, the companies that we do these financial plans with are Alphon Credit and Care Credit. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys for the people that might be coming out here, you know, we have iconic dolls worldwide, internationally. You know, I see people from all over the world every single day, which is honestly really amazing. I really do enjoy my job because, you know, we get to connect with our patients, we get to communicate with them, we get to like guide them, we get to help them, and you know, it's really nice to be able to help any of our lovely patients, okay, you guys? So as I was saying, when we are, you know, booking a flight from, you know, I don't know, Dominican Republic or California or New York, you know, like just places that are outside of the country or outside or inside of the country, but they're just not inside of Miami, I'm here to let you know now, you guys, that for work, call off the right amount of time of work, okay, you guys? For example, you know, the first week and a half is always going to be the toughest, you guys, because you probably never gone through surgery before, so this is something completely new to you, okay? So as I was saying, the things that you have to follow for when you come outside of the country or outside of the state for your surgery. You have to stay in the city of Miami a minimum of 7 days, you guys, okay? So it has to be a minimum of 7 days. Very, very important that we remember that information, you guys. Now, another thing that is really, really important for us to remember is that when we are, you know, looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, ask for the right amount of time off. Now, the day of surgery, like the day that you get surgery, doesn't count as day one. It's the following day that you're going to start counting down those 7 days to fly back home. You know, preferably for you to stay 7 to 10 days, but sometimes I get it, you know, like work, kids, things happen, you guys. So, you know, we're human beings and things happen that are out of our control. But you know what's in control of you? You know what you controlling? The way that your body looks, the way that you eat, the attitude that you present. You know, all of these things are really, really important when we're getting surgery, you guys, because we want to be making sure that we are getting the best of the best, okay, you guys? So extremely important that you guys do remember that information. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important as well is that here at the Cosmetic Center, they gave me these amazing financial plans for me to share with you. I see a couple of people are joining the live now, so I'm gonna go ahead and repeat these amazing financial plans one more time, so that way, you know, I can make sure that everybody heard me, because when I'm telling you right now, these financial plans are too good, like, for anyone to not, like, hear them, for anyone to miss out on them, okay, you guys? So the financial plans are the following. For a BBL, you can pay as low as $29 weekly or $129 monthly. For a breast augmentation, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. For a Lipo 360, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. For a tummy tuck, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. For a mommy makeover, you can pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly. Okay, for a labiaplasty, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. And for a tummy tuck and a BBL, which is a perfect example of how we can combine procedures here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you can pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly. For a lipo and breast augmentation, the combination of both procedures, you can pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly. Okay, you guys, so extremely important that you guys do remember all of this information, so that way, you know, for future purposes, you know, you can just go ahead and already have everything sorted out, like what it is that you want, how do you want to look, and you communicate this with one of our lovely surgeons, and I bet you, I can put my last dollar on it, that they're gonna surpass your expectations, that they're gonna succeed your expectation and leave you so beautiful, more than you already are, girl. And you know, they're gonna give you your confidence back, they're gonna give you your security back as a woman, and you know, you can't put a price on that, you guys. So if you've been thinking about getting that BBL, go ahead and get it, you guys. What's stopping you? Life is only once, so you might as well go get that BBL. Okay, you guys, so go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. You guys put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you, okay? These are things that are extremely important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind. Now, another thing that is important and for us to keep in mind, you guys, is that when we're looking forward to getting surgery, it is extremely important that we remember, you know, we have to remember how to heal after surgery, okay, you guys? A lot of our patients, the way that they describe how they feel, after surgery, it's like when you know when you hit a really good workout and then your legs and your body is just like really sore because you know you hit a really good workout the day before. That's exactly how the surgery feels. You know, it just feels very uncomfortable. It feels, you know, like you're sore and stuff like that, but it's not like an excruciating pain like how these people on social media make it seem. Trust me, okay? So with that being said, you guys, thank you guys so much for joining the live today. Don't forget, go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining the live today. You know, it was such a pleasure for me to be able to share this amazing information with you guys and be able to connect with you. You know, I really do love talking to you guys, and let me know where you guys are watching me from. Let me know what surgeries would you like to get done and stuff like that. So, by the way, one last time, there's only a couple of spots left for you to get $100 off your procedure. Go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys, okay? Extremely important that you guys do remember this information, you know? So now, with that being said, you guys, thank you guys so much for joining the live today. Don't forget, we offer free virtual consultations and we also offer free in-person consultations, you guys, okay? So whether you're literally watching me on the other end of the world, that never put a stop to the show, you guys. Go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining the live today. Stay tuned as we'll be coming back very soon.